Good afternoon, students. Today, our topics is here to discuss with you about differentiation. How will you differentiate the different types of functions? Before to go on these chapters in details, as I want to write the formula which are very important to differentiate the given functions. First, the differentiation of sin x by dx, it is cos x. Second, differentiation of sec x by dx equals sec x into tan x. Third, differentiation of tan x with respect to x is sec square x. After this, the next three, differentiation of cos x with respect to x is minus sin x. Differentiation of cosec x dx equals minus cosec x into cot x, and next differentiation of cot x dx equals minus cosec square x. So first of all, you will have to copy these 6 trigonometric relations. One things you will have to understand here, while we are differentiating and learning this formula, then we will have to keep one things in our understandings, that sine depends upon x. Sine depends upon x, so you will have to differentiate sine with respect to x. Sec depends upon x, so it will differentiate with respect to x. Tan depends upon x, so it will differentiate with respect to x. It means, for example, it is given the differentiation of sine e to the power x, and my question is here, how will you differentiate it with respect to x? Before to go on differentiation, my questions to you, sine depends upon, your answers will be here e to the power x. So you will have to write the differentiations of the sine e to the power x is e to the power x. Further, the differentiation of e to the power x depends upon x, so it is dx. So after a short while, we shall look after about this in detail. So look at the next formula here. Number 7, the differentiation of a to the power x dx. One thing here you will have to see, in this a to the power x means a is constant, and x is variable, so its answer will be a to the power x log a to the power x log a. Next is here differentiation of e to the power x dx. So here e is constant, but in first case the value of a is not known, but in case of e, the value of e is known here, that it is irrational number and its value is 2.73 something. It means what? Its value lies between 2 to 3. Even you can get the answers of differentiation of e to the power x by using this formula. So e to the power x log e to base e. So already you know the answer of this is what? 1. So its result is e to the power x. Next, differentiation of x to the power n dx. You just compare these two formula. Here the base is constant and power is in variable, but in this case base is variable and power is here constant. Then in this case you will have to write n x to the power n minus 1. it means the constant first you will have to write, and the value of the power x reduced by 1. So x to the power n minus 1. Next number 10. Next number 10 is here differentiation of 1 by x to the power n. 1 by x to the power n. It means you can say here it is in the formula differentiation of x to the power minus n with respect to x. So here we will have to write minus n, and in denominator part we shall have to increase the power of x by 1. It means x to the power n plus 1. Third, next question is here, next formula is here differentiation of root x with respect to x. The answer of root x can be determined by using this formula number 9. But if you start to solve the question, you will find number of times these types of the functions will come. So that's why we shall have to keep ourselves very familiar by knowing the answers of the differentiation of root x. So its answer is 1 by 2 root x. Number 12, the differentiation of 1 by x. The result of 12th can obtained by using the formula 10th one. So that means for this you will have to write minus 1 by x squared. So you are looking here, they are the next 6 formula I wrote. This is very important. You will have to understand this. The next formula is here. Number 13, differentiation of constant. Constant means what? Constant means C not include x. That means it is not any variable with it. Then its answer is 0. Number 14, the differentiation of log x. Log x. Here the base of log is e. It is a natural logarithm. So the differentiation of natural logarithm is 1 by x. 15 number, the differentiation of log x, but it is not the natural logarithm. Then in this case you will have to write the answers by keeping x as it is and into log e, log a to base e. Very important. While you start to solve the question, you will have to see one thing, whether the base of the log is e or not. If it is e, then directly you will have to write the answers 1 by x, and here if the base is not e, a or any other thing, then you will have to write 1 by x log a to base e. This is very important. Next number is here 16, the differentiation. Suppose you have given the differentiation of the two functions which are given here in form of plus. Differentiation of fx plus gx. Fx plus gx. For sake of understanding, I suppose here fx is u and gx is here v. It means you will have to say here y equal to u plus v. But here my question, y depends upon which variable? So your answers will be here, it depends upon x. It means y depends upon x, and there are the two functions taken and both functions are in the addition form. So that is, it is the additive functions. So here you will have to differentiate y with respect to x. So dy by dx equals du by dx plus dv by dx. It is the first. Second is here, the functions may be in subtractive form. Subtractive form is it may be u minus v. Then differentiation of this, again you will have to do it as differentiation of u with respect to x minus differentiation of v with respect to x. So copy it now. Our next is here number C. The functions may be in the form of multiplication, that means u into v. So here dy by dx equals, you will have to keep either one function out of u and v at rest, and the other function you will have to differentiate. So I keep here u at rest and differentiate v, so dv by dx. Next time the function taken in differentiation keep at rest, and the rest one functions differentiate, so v into du by dx. Next is here the functions may be in the form of division, that means in the quotient form. So here you will have to write dy by dx equals 1 by v square within bracket v du by dx minus u dv by dx. Number E, these are very important. Number E here, y equals c into u. C is here constant. So the constant numbers is at rest and differentiate only u. So du by dx. Number F, if the function is given y equals c by v, then differentiation of these types of functions with respect to x is here dy by dx. C is constant, so right here minus c by v square, and differentiate only here v, so dv by dx. So these are the very important rules and the formulas. Next is here now number 17. Suppose you have given a functions like this, y equal to u of v. Now my question, what types of the operation in between u and v? It is additive, subtractive, multiplicative or quotientive. Here u plus v, answers no. U minus v, no. U into v, no. U by v, no. Then if these two functions u and v are not connected with these four operations, then what kinds of the operations will comes in between this? These types of the operations actually called the composite operation. That is called the composite operation, means composite functions. It means u and v connected with composite operation or composite functions. So for these types of the functions, what you will have to do? My question again here, y depends upon u, u depends upon v, v depends upon x. So y at last depends upon x. So if you want to start differentiate, you will have to differentiate y with respect to x. So differentiation of y with respect to x is differentiation of u of v is differentiate with respect to v, and differentiation of v with respect to x. One example is here, I taught at the time y equal to sine e to the power x. Again suppose I am asking to you what types of the relations in between sine and e to the power x. Will you say here addition? Answer no. Subtraction? No. Multiplication? No. Division? No. So what types of the relation in between this? So it is the composite relation, composite operation, and for that you will have to differentiate. So sine depends upon e to the power x. So differentiation of sine e to the power x depends upon e to the power x. So sine will differentiate with respect to e to the power x. Next, the differentiation of e to the power x with respect to x. So here, what actually we are doing here? We are doing the differentiation of sine here, and differentiation of sine is here cos. So we have to write here cos, and the angle is here in the form of e to the power x into here differentiation of e to the power x, so e to the power x. This is our result. So we had seen here it is the composite types of the function, and composite types of the functions we will have to practice like this way to check the one function depends upon on which other functions. So that means the first function will differentiate with respect to the other function, and the differentiation of the composite function is made by using the chain rule. So this is called the chain rule. In the next example, children, we shall have to look after the number of questions based on the composite functions, additive functions, subtractive function, multiplicative functions, and quotientive functions. So my suggestions to you to learn all these formulas, and you will have to keep a sheet in which written all these formula, and time to time you will have to check which formula is applicable for which questions. Then obviously you will find very proficient to solve the number of questions. In the next video obviously we shall look after the next things. Thank you and bye bye.